next on Line TV, we have announcements around campus, Daniel Rogers with Line of the Week, Colin Shepard with the updated weather,
and me, Dakota Marsh, here to bring you local and national sports updates and some Searcy soccer updates. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Good morning, Searcy High School. It's Friday, and I'm Joshua Cremines.
And I'm Emily Treadwell. Let's get right into some announcements. Searcy High School Prom Closet will hold its shopping dates on Thursday, March 7th and Tuesday, April 2nd at 3:05 p.m. SHS students who are attending the SHS Prom and would like to take advantage of the free services are invited to visit the SHS Prom Closet. Located on the third floor of Searcy's High School Performing Arts Center, inventory consists of prom items for females such as dresses, shoes, purses, and jewelry, and a small inventory of men's suits and ties. Students may also sign up for cosmetic services such as makeup and hair on the day of the prom. Contact Ms. Betsy Bailey at bbbailey@searcyschools.org or Sarah Dacus, sdacus at searcyschools.org.
Textbook Corner will award 4 $250 scholarships to incoming freshman students attending ASU BB this fall. The deadline is May 30th, but if anyone misses that deadline, please turn in one anyway, as they will still send a 10% off coupon.
The cafeteria will be celebrating National School Breakfast Week during the week of March 4th through 8th. This year's theme is School Breakfast. Start your engines. There will be some new items offered on the breakfast menu, plus chances to win fun prizes daily. So make plans to swing by the cafeteria between 7:30 and 8 next week to fuel up your school day and join in the celebration.
Unity Health is offering a program for rising 11th and 12th grade students interested in the medical field. The Careers in Medical Professions Camp program will be held Monday, June 10th through Friday, June 14th, 2019 from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day at Watt County Medical Center in Searcy, Arkansas. It is provided as a courtesy of Unity Health at no cost for the students. For more information, download the application at www.unityhealth.org. Now we have our very own Parker Staggs with an exciting package over NHRA Racing.
The National Hot Rod Association is a drag racing governing body that hosts events all over the United States, so over 40,000 drivers can compete with one another. I got an inside look on what it's all about.
NHRA has been around for 60 years, since 1951, actually, and we started in order to create safer places for racers to drag race, because there's a lot of illegal street racing going on, and our founder, Wally Parks, saw a need to create safer places for folks to be able to drag race. We didn't want to lose all of the innovation and engineering and technology expertise that was sort of going hand in hand with the sport of drag racing.
Being at the NHRA is an experience like no other before.
One of the coolest experiences out there, just in terms of the fact that it really is sensory overload. I mean, when you go to an NHRA drag race, you experience it with all of your senses. You can literally feel the ground vibrate beneath you when these cars take off. So I think that really what we are focused on right now is just to continue developing that experience for our fans. And one of the things that makes us really unique in sports is that every ticket at an NHRA event is a pit pass. So our fans actually get to go and see the drivers and the crews work on the cars up close and personal. They can get really close to the cars even when they warm up, which is something that's completely unique from any other sport and any other motorsport out there. So that's something that we want to continue to do. I think as motorsports and especially as the automotive industry evolves, so will we. Right now, we've had at a couple of different races, the Chevrolet E-Copo Camaro, which is an electric Camaro, has been doing exhibition passes at our tracks, which has been really cool to see. It's really interesting, and then we've been, putting that car on display so that fans can see the engine and the battery sources and just how that car is set up. So I think that's something we're going to see more and more, is sort of that involvement of electric into kind of into everything that we do. And then, beyond that, I think it's just as people continue to innovate within the automotive industry, we'll continue to embrace those innovations.
Even though one driver may seem superior than another, they are all just there to drag race.
Sportsmanship policies and things like that into our rules, but I think that a lot of that has just been that the NHRA has always been a very welcoming and inclusive sport, and so that's sort of the expectation that's put on everyone, whether you're a sportsman driver or whether you're a professional driver. So because that has been just a part of our DNA, it's something that our drivers embrace pretty naturally. We don't enforce and say you have to be out in your pit signing autographs for this many hours a day, or you have to be doing these sorts of things. But it's more just that encouragement from the fans, and the fact that our drivers really love and embrace our fans, and that environment of inclusivity has always been there. So we haven't ever had to really regulate that, so to speak. With over 40,000 drivers and a full 68 years of drag racing and major competition, they are still finding ways to impress NHRA fans. Well, Cersei, that's all I have for today. Let's send things back to the news desk.
Thanks, Parker, for that insight. I never knew so much about that.
Now let's send over our weather boy, Colin Shepard, for our local weather updates.
Good morning, Cersei High School. I'm Colin Shepard. Let's see what you have for your weather today. Today you'll have a high of 44, mostly sunny skies, rain at 0% chance. Your winds are going southeast at 5 miles per hour. Your humidity is at 44%, and your sun rose at 6:29 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight you'll have a low 27, partly cloudy skies, 0% chance of rain. Winds going southeast at 4 miles per hour. Your humidity at 77%, and your sunset at 6:06 p.m. For the almanac, your average temperatures are a high of 60, low 36. Your monthly average of precipitation is 4.78 inches, and your month to date is at 0.24 inches. On to the 5cast. On Thursday, you'll have PM showers with a high of 48, a low of 42, and a 50% chance of rain. On Friday, you'll have scattered thunderstorms, a high of 55, and a low of 48, and a 60% chance of rain. On Saturday, you'll have thunderstorms, the high of 65, a low of 44, and a 90% chance of rain. On Sunday, you'll have mostly sunny skies, a high of 61, low of 41, and a 10% chance of rain. And on Monday, we'll have showers, the high of 58, and a low of 45, and a 40% chance of rain. Man, it's just going to get rainier and rainier and colder, but hopefully it's going to warm up and stop raining.
I really hope so.
Tornado season starts really soon, right?
I think so, yeah. It's about that time of the year.
Let's see what we're having for lunch tomorrow. We'll have popcorn chicken, dipping sauce, meatball and cheese croissant, sweet potato crunch, seasoned black-eyed peas, whole grain breadstick, applesauce, raisins, and milk.
Make sure to give our awesome lunch ladies a hug for their hard work preparing our nourishment.
I know I will. Now let's send things over to Danielle with the new line of the week.
What's up, Sunshine High School? It's your girl Day, and I'm back with another line of the week. Your very own Spencer Green. What's up, Spencer?
What's up?
All right. What motivates you to play baseball?
Just the passion of the sport. Get out there, being with all your buddies, and just playing hard.
Hey, how long have you been playing baseball?
I've been playing baseball since I was about 5 or 6, and loved it ever since.
All right. What do you enjoy the most about baseball?
Definitely the bond that you make with other players. Or, every time, the new freshmen come on the team, you just build a particular bond that you don't get out of a lot of other sports.
Hey, do you want to play baseball in college?
I do plan to play baseball in college, even though that's not the direction I'm heading right now, but I'd love to.
How do you prepare for the seasons?
Most of it relates back to that bond, because baseball is a mental sport. Mm-hmm. It's not just about can you field or can you hit. It's a big mental. Getting ready mentally is definitely where it's supposed to go.
Yeah. What is your favorite position in the field?
Definitely third, because that's where I played all my life. But, there's not really a least favorite or a position I don't like.
Yeah. Anybody you want to shout out to or say anything to the school?
Definitely want to shout out to my boy Tanner Leonard and Kyle Burton. Grind.
Hey, gang, gang. Well, let's send things back to the news desk.
Thanks, Danielle, for the exciting line of the week.
Now let's send things over to Dakota Marsh with sports.
Good morning, Searcy High School. I'm Dakota Marsh, so let's hop right into some of your local sports. Your Searcy soccer team had a game last night against the Jonesboro Hurricanes. Unfortunately, we did not have the score of that match. Their next home game will be next Thursday. Track season is starting, so let's wish them the best of luck. Also in local sports, your Lion baseball team has a record of 2-2 so far, and they have a game tomorrow against the Cabot Panthers. Let's support them with the rest of their season. And your softball team had a game last night against the Rogers Mountaineers. We do not have the results of that game just yet. With football season over with, it does not mean that practice ends. The coaches and players have to get ready for the next year. Hayden Austin gave us an inside look on what they are preparing.
The Searcy Lions football team are in the middle of their offseason right now, preparing for the next season. We were able to catch up with a few of the players and coaches to see what we should expect.
Dallas Loftus has been working hard for next year's season, so we've caught up with him to see what we should expect.
Just getting bigger and faster, eating better, just being a grown man. I feel like we should be more disciplined than we were last season, and it'll probably get us right over the hump if we're disciplined.
Now we're in off season. The team's coming in working really hard. 8th period, they're putting in a lot of work, getting ready for this coming summer, and then leading into fall. I think the competition will be pretty similar to what it has been in the past. We're in the 6A East Conference. It's the toughest conference in 6A, and I believe it'll be pretty similar to what it's been in the past.
Pine Bluff, we feel like we need to beat every year. Greenwood was heartbreak, and we know if we can beat them, we can win it all. And West Memphis was just a poor showing on our part this season, so we need to beat those guys.
Both of the coaches and players are working in different angles to prepare for next year's season.
Our strategy is, be consistent in what we do. Do a very good job preparing from week to week for our opponents, and being consistent with our philosophy and the way we play football.
We're all in there, and we're being a good team, like a good team atmosphere, and we're coming together and bonding together, doing things outside of football as well as in football to help us get closer.
From the looks of things, we got a great season to look forward to next year. I wish the Lions the best of luck with the rest of their offseason. Now let's send things back to the news desk.
For national news, in the MLB, Bryce Harper signed a $330 million contract with the Philadelphia Phillies. Also, Aaron Judge claims that the New York Yankees will break the home run record for a team this year. He later hit 2 home runs in one game. Former Texas A&M quarterback Nick Starkel transferred over to the Hawks, hoping to become their starting quarterback for this next season. And Antonio Brown expected to either go to the Oakland Raiders, Washington Redskins, or the Tennessee Titans. And former tight end Jason Witten come out of retirement to play for the Dallas Cowboys next season. Well, Cersei, that's all I have for you today. See you again on Friday.
Thanks, Dakota. Well, that wraps up our show for today.
Don't forget, if you missed an episode of Lion TV or Morning Sauce, you can catch up by going to CerseiLionPress.com and clicking on the Lion TV logo.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Lion TV and Instagram and Facebook at Cersei Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Joshua Cummings.
And I'm Emily Treble. That's all we have for you today, Cersei. We'll see you on Friday.